Hello, Star Wars fans! Hey, do you know at the time of this video, there's just 175 days until Christmas 2021. And today, we're going to do another vintage collection toy review of everybody's favorite Weequay, the pirate we all love, who's shown up in all kinds of Star Wars content, video games, shown up in the Clone Wars animated series. He's shown up in Rebels. He's even down at Galaxy's Edge in Disney. So you can find Hondo Ohnaka in all of those places. And just a couple of notes. Well, you know, when I think of Hondo, I think of the Clone Wars primarily, and of course he shows up there in Rebels as well. But isn't it fascinating that this is just a Star Wars card? This is not Hondo from the vintage, Clone Wars. This isn't a Hondo from Rebels. This is just Hondo on a Star Wars card. And as we did with another review, we saw with fives, the artwork on here is not from any of the content we're familiar with, right? You would expect that on most cards, they show a scene where they are known. And I would think that this would come from Rebels or perhaps the Clone Wars, but in this case we get different artwork. So that's something that Santa's just not really fond of. I don't care for the artwork being different. A couple other notes here on the card, and we'll take a look at it more closely, is this is one of these 4+ on the gray backing here. 4+ with the choking hazard warning. You know what's coming next, my friends. Oh, we get a choking hazard when there are small parts in the packaging. So right here you see this pistol. That pistol there is going to be the choking hazard. And anything that you can fit through a toilet paper roll tube, that would be considered a choking hazard. That's just for parents as you're introducing toys to children. Perhaps that's a common object that you might be aware of. So here we've got Hondo on the card. I'm going to go ahead and lift him off the card so we can take a look at the card itself. I've already separated it here. And we'll take a look at Hondo in just a second. But I do want to point out the card, get it nice and close here so you guys can see with the yellow backing there. And this is what else I thought was fascinating. We get Luke and Leia from the concept art for Star Wars, which was never really used in most of the advertising, but you get open shirted Luke there. It's a good fun callback there. And then on the back of the card, these are the other items that were in this wave. We have Sharut on there. We'll be doing a review of him soon. ARC Trooper 5s, we have him. We just did that. And here's Hondo. And of course, there you can see Luke and Stormtrooper Luke, a K2SO. We got a Gonk droid. And finally on there, you get Clone Commander Wolf. So there's our card. And let's go ahead and get up close here and take a look at this figure, all right? So I'm going to lay the card down here. So you guys can see that, and then we'll bring out the figure. And I want to this new setup we've been working with. I like it quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and lift off the cover here that comes on it, and with that comes the reading material. We'll set those aside, and then inside you can take a nice look here at Hondo and that pistol that he has. So let's start with the choking hazard. We'll get right into this pistol here so that we'll have it available to look at. And there it goes. So I want to get this up nice and close for you all so you can see the detail. I've been working with this new camera so that you can see things really nicely. And here we go. I'll get this to refocus there, and you'll be able to. Oh, that looks great. So you can see the detail on the pistol. There's a little bit of texture to the handle grip. And of course you can see the lines on the barrel and the scope. So here we go. You can see it again here. Real nice and close. very nice. Just a black. We don't have any color on there at all. So it's just a molded, kind of a rubberized material that these all come in. So they're not particularly fragile, but certainly something that would be a choking hazard and perhaps lost in a toy box to never be found again. Or under a table, under a chair, under a couch, those kind of things. So let's take a look now at Hondo and get him out and take a look here. Our good friend, as I said, our favorite Weequay. Oh, come on out, Hondo. Let's take a look. I'll set this aside and let's get in here and take a good look at him. Real nice and close. Here you can see his goggles on there, that tortoise kind of helmet that he wears. Look at the hair. This detail is fantastic. You can see there on his face here, the shoulder piece. Let's keep turning him so you guys can get a good look. Look at the texture here on the back of his coat. Of course, this kind of leather kind of look on the coat. Here's the side. Nice gauntlet, the hands. You can see his gloves here. And then this coat, of course, is sort of a rubberized material that you can move. Here's his holster for the blaster. So we can take that blaster and put it right in there so you guys can get a good look. And it'll poke all the way through. Do you see that? It pokes all the way through so that the scope there kind of pinches on that holster, and it's got the strap on his pant leg. You can see that's not really there, but they did a nice job of making it look like it, right? There's this, looks like a strap there to hold the holster down. It's not really a strap on there, but it looks good. And then, of course, his boots on down here. So nice shiny material on these boots. And again, got a little buckle detail here on the boot as well. So just from an overall look, like right off the bat, this is a fantastic looking figure. Oh, I absolutely love it. This Hondo figure, again, as we get with all of these vintage collection characters, the amount of articulation in them is quite good, right? We can move the shoulder pieces, and you can notice here his coat isn't interfering with his arm movement. So we got nice range of movement here in that shoulder, and of course the elbow is going to is articulated as well, so that he can hold that pistol up. Oh, and then as with all of these as well, you can see that the hand is also articulated in a way that lets us turn it depending on what you may want to do with there. So that's fantastic. The coat would be absolutely removable if you wanted to. You could get that all the way off. I don't know that I would necessarily do that, and for the purposes of this, I'm not going to take that jacket off because you see his arms are already molded with the jacket, and that's not going to come off the arms. So while you could take it off, that would be quite a thing to do. And then, as you can see right here at his waist, he's articulated there that you can turn the character as well, and he's got a little bit of forward and back motion there where you can bend the character. The head, you may have already seen, right? You've got a little. It's a ball joint, so it'll turn all the way, and you can turn it up and down, all of that, right? So you get a nice Hondo where you can kind of have him posed in all kinds of fun ways there. As with the other arm, this arm is also articulated and has the elbow joint that, sometimes these are real stiff when they begin. But take a look there. You can see he's got the right-handed pistol kind of thing going on with that hand and that finger sticking through so that you can put into the trigger guard. So we could take the pistol, throw that into his hand, Like we had it in the holster, but we'll take it out. We'll put it in his hand here. And when you turn it into there, it will go right in. Let's see here, Hondo. It'll go right in that pistol grip so that he can have a nice hold on there. Man, this this pistol. There we go. Get in there. There we go. All right, take a look there. Take a look there. You can see that all the way there. Let me see if I can get this to focus real close. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let me try again. Get this to focus real close. You can see his finger sticking right into this hole. I'll try one more time. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Now you can see that finger sticking right through that pistol grip. Right in there. He's got a nice hold on there. I think that's a nice detail that they work that out with the weapon so that he can hold that and be doing Hondo pirate things. Oh, that's great. And we'll take a look here. The hips on these are always they turn, so you can see right here at the leg there's a little bit of a crease there, right? So the leg will actually rotate on that axis right there, so you can see that happening, right? And then because it's pivoted here at the hip, again, this becomes kind of hard to do. And there we go, look at that, kicking up that leg. Oh, that's great. And then the knee as well is going to bend real nicely so that we can pose Hondo and use him. There you can see that nice articulated joint. Lastly, it's worth bringing up, and Hasbro loves to bring this up. It's got this nice little rocker arm on the foot. You can turn the foot up and down this way and that way. See that? So that it's posable there as well. So there's our Hondo Vintage Collection figure. I really, you know, who doesn't love Hondo? Oh, what a great character. What a great figure. And great addition to anybody's collection that enjoys all of Star Wars. Look, we know that Hondo here is, as we mentioned earlier, he's shown up in all kinds of stuff. He's been in Rebels, and he's been in some video games. I got here, he's been, I got a list of it. Oh my goodness, in comic books, in the Clone Wars, of course, and Forces of Destiny. He's prevalent everywhere, and as I mentioned before too, he's down in Galaxy's Edge in Disney World, Disneyland. Both of those you will find Hondo there at the Black Spire Outpost and the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run ride. So folks, if you are looking for this figure, I need to shout out again my good friends who helped make this happen. If you are in the UK and you can support our friends at All the Cool Stuff, their link will be in the description here. All the Cool Stuff, you can support them. This is where I got this in my my nemesis and my friend Martin Keeler. Thank you so much for making this happen, for getting this figure here so that we could review it with all of you and share it. Now, we are getting very close to being able to offer channel memberships and be able to have monthly toy giveaways. As we do that, then Hondo here will eventually make the round. If you would like to get this Hondo, the one that we reviewed here, you can join the channel and become a channel member, and that's one of the monthly benefits. We will give away figures that we reviewed. Also, we've got here the very first one we're going to give away when we reach the ability to do this is our Black Series figure, Jar Jar Binks. We reviewed this earlier. This will be our first giveaway, just as a celebration and as a thank you for everybody who helped me reach the channel membership level with the monetization there at YouTube. So please, if you would, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member once that becomes available, and we will be giving away vintage collection, Black Series figures. We may even, depending as the channel grows, maybe get into some of those hot toys, the premium figures, and we will review and give those away. All the money that comes into this channel will go right back out to our members so that we can give that as a benefit for supporting the channel. I thank you all so much for being here, for supporting, liking this video. If you would, hang around. We'll be doing a review of the Sharut. He is next in line in our order of toy reviews, and again, out of this same series. So if you guys go check out that video once it is published. Until then, my friends, thank you for being here once again, and Merry Christmas. May the Force be with you. Bye-bye.